In the mood for a good movie? Well, this week we have a nice mix of comedy, animation, suspense, and so much more. Multiple Academy Award-winning director Damien Chazelle and actor Ryan Gosling are at it again. They stole the limelight in 2016 with their musical hit La La Land. This time they take on a biographical drama. Also, another familiar Hollywood face is back on the big screen. Yes, Jennifer Garner toughens up in this next action film. Take a look.
Who's my girl?
The American star returns to action in her latest movie, Peppermint. Garner takes on the role as Riley North, a wife and a mother to 10-year-old daughter Carly. They're abruptly taken from her due to her husband's brief dealings with the wrong people, a powerful drug cartel.
Mrs. Norris, I'm very sorry for your loss. We have 3 suspects in custody, but they're all linked to the Garcia cartel. No witnesses have been willing to step up.
But when the bad guys get off the hook, Riley takes matters into her own hands and stops at nothing to avenge her family.
Today's the 5-year anniversary of her family's murder. She's back.
Peppermint is directed by Pierre Morel. Also brought us the vigilante movie Taken some years back.
How you really think this is gonna go?
I will kill every one of you. And then I'll pretty much wing it from there.
Now here's a film I suggest is one not to be missed, as it does feature one of my favorite actors, the dapper Ryan Gosling. This time he's taking on quite a big role, portraying the life story of a man who made history back in 1969.
We've chosen a job so difficult, requiring so many technological developments. We're going to have to start from scratch.
Now here's a walk down memory lane to one of the most iconic moments in the history of the world. The movie First Man centers around the riveting events leading up to the first man to land on the moon.
Neil, if this flight is successful, you'll go down in history. What kind of thoughts do you have about that?
We're planning on the flight being successful.
Ryan Gosling takes on the lead role as the legendary Neil Armstrong during the years 1961 to 1969.
We need to fail down here so we don't fail up there.
This isn't just another trip, Neil. You're not just going to work.
It gives an account of the impact and sacrifices by both Armstrong and the USA that led to this most dangerous mission undertaken by NASA.
Do you think you're coming back?
There are risks, but we have every intention of coming back.
This gripping biopic also features the likes of Claire Foy, Jason Clarke, and Kyle Chandler, among others. And of course, director Damien Chazelle teams up with Gosling once more.
It's an incredible ensemble. Everyone was so ready to go on this ride. There was a real enthusiasm from all the actors about what a special opportunity this was.
I take my hat off to Damien every single day. He didn't hold back incredibly complicated stuff, and he's just all over it. And that's what it takes.
He knows what he's doing, and he gets everybody excited by it. You feel like you're invested in every part of it. I don't think I've ever had a director be quite so giving of the story to you.
And action.
I've only worked with Damien on La La Land and on this, but in both cases the style came from the story, and it came from a sort of sense of what experience were you trying to create for the audience. This was about really trying to have you feel like you were there so that the audience could experience it that way as well.
There's no grander story to tell than mankind's quest to go to the moon. Even more importantly, it's just the emotional story of a guy who's trying to be a father, who's trying to be a husband, while undergoing this kind of cosmic journey.
We're tumbling end over end up here.
Roll me to 200 and rising.
It's about him as a human being and what it means for a human being to make such extraordinary strides for humankind and what pushes them to put their life at risk for the rest of humanity.
The darkness crawled over the forest. Not another soul to be seen. A terrible intuition that vampires...
Tony?
Here's something a little lighter for the whole family. This new animation adventure is titled The Little Vampire 3D, based on Angela Summer Bernenberg's best-selling novels.
What's your name?
Tony Thompson.
Rudolph Sackville Bag. Ready to fly?
It 13-year-old vampire Rudolph befriends a young Tony, a human boy of the same age. Tony has a fascination with vampires and graveyards, so the friendship is a perfect fit.
It's Rookery, the vampire hunter. If you and your family are in danger, then let me help you.
Together, the pair try to save Rudolph's family from a notorious vampire hunter and become bosom buddies in the process.
You stay here. Get some sleep.
Occupied.
Some of the voices featured include Jim Carter, Rasmus Hardiker, and Alice Krieger, to name a few.
Hello. The little vampire.
That brings us to the end of today's show. I hope you've enjoyed your time with us here on the Spotlight. For a repeat of this show, you're welcome to check it out on our YouTube channel. And for any feedback or suggestions, you can find us on Twitter. We leave you with this memory of the late Jabba. Take care until next time.
It's cheesy how you wanna make everybody believe that you're a rock star. When under your shades you're just a rock, bruh. Look, now I'm paid from being paid compliments. I'm gone. Go, go, get it. Dime mañana, llena poquita, say, and más de dem que mañana, say, poquita day, pop my badela, 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 pop my badela. There is none.